Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me here on In the Psychic Flow. I am your host, Carolan Carey, and my glasses are a little blurry, so I hope you can see me okay. I hope I can see you guys okay, so I can read your names and everything. Thank you for joining me tonight. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're watching. You can drop in the comments where you're watching us from. That's always helpful. And if you're enjoying the show this afternoon, this evening, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, share and subscribe. We appreciate that. We are on YouTube right now. We will not be on YouTube next month. We will be on BitChute, X, formerly Twitter, Rumble. We have a big audience on Rumble. So those are the three main places we will be on. We're no longer on my Facebook page. And if you're looking for me on Facebook page, I see a lot of people going to my old page, which is like my control page. Go to the one with that has a picture of the flag, American flag on it. That's my everyday Facebook page if you're interested in that. I also have a Psychic Medium Sarasota groups, the Psychic Medium of Sarasota group that you can join if you like. And sometimes I put interesting things on there or not, What else did I want to tell you? So we are on all those places. We are on every audio platform, just about, I would think. iHeartRadio, Spotify, all of those. So if you are listening tonight instead of watching, if I get comments or questions or someone in particular, we're going to do spirit messages tonight. So if I get someone that asking for a particular person in spirit, I will do my best to do that. There are no guarantees, but I will do my best. And I will read out any comments that I get, any validation that I receive as a result, so you feel like you're part of the audience. Okay. I also want to say that we have, what do we have? 15% or I think it's 15% in the Goldylocks shop until the 28th of August, which is coming up in a few days. So if you'd like to select something, from there, support the Goldylocks Productions staff, all the show hosts. You can support that one particular show, or you can pick one from each or all of them. We have t-shirts. We have all kinds of designs on there. T-shirts, hoodies, travel cups, coffee mugs, tote bags, which I'm going to get one for my stuff when I go to the farmer's market. And what else? Baseball caps. We have some decals like you can stick on your books or your computer. What else do we have? We have our Goldylocks Productions cards, which I don't have here in front of me. Do I? No, I don't. Our Oracle cards. Two versions of that. You've seen them on the show before. I have gold leaf on the side and come in a box. I'm sorry, I don't have them here with me. The other version comes in a black velvet bag and without the fill on the gold fill on the side. So we have those, a whole bunch of stuff. So please check that out. And what else? Do we have any other announcement? 15% off the shop, which is Goldylocks Productions, myspreadshirt.com. Linnell is, let me say hello to everybody. Okay, so we have that. You can make an optional donation to the show. You can do a Rumble rant if you want. We can't do super stickers on YouTube any longer. That's another announcement I forgot to make. They're taking a lot of money out every month. So it's, your donation didn't go as far to us as you would have hoped. So that's why. You can also hit my Venmo account if you would like to, which is Carolan-Carey at Venmo. It is, my name is Carolan-Carey, Carolan Carey. My website is carolancarey.com. Okay. How do we receive a reading? Well, I'm going to try to get to everybody. It's those who make a donation to the show will get a reading first. We can guarantee them readings. I can't guarantee everybody then if it gets too crowded, but I do my best to get to everybody. So let's see. What else do I have to say? So does that make sense? Hi, Ruth Saltman. Hi, Kate. Let's see who else we have. I heard that Kavita is on Rumble. Who else is on Rumble? Who else was on here? Goldylocks, Ruth, Saltman, Kate, Linnell. Hi, Linnell. Devin, hello, good evening. Nice to have you with us again. Okay, so I said hello to everybody. I thought there was someone else on Rumble. If I skipped over you, let me know. And so those who make a donation of $4.99 and above will be first in line, and they get a little bit of an extra reading. So, and everyone else I will do. And if you have someone in particular, or just a question in general, I'm going to try to stay with Spirit Guide. Try to give one night a month out of the 4 shows a month to our spirit people, our loved ones in spirit, because they deserve it. Yes, Kate, I will get to you. Oh, Robin is now on Rumble. That was the other person I forgot. Hi, Robin. How are you, dear? So we got a couple of show hosts on here, and I want to say hello to them, point them out, and give them a blast for their show. Ruth Saltman is here. Her show is was last night, Wednesday evenings, Transformational Soul. Please check that show out. All of our shows are 8 o'clock, Goldylocks Productions. And let's see. Her Ruth Saltman's website is ruthsaltman.com. Ruth, R-U-T-H, Saltman, S-O-L-T-M-A-N. So check that out. All of her books are on there. I meant to send you a picture of illustrations that I saw in my mind. I'm going to do that, Ruth. Oh, Lenka, that's the other person I forgot. Kavita and Lenka are now watching on Rumble. Robin is watching us as well, and she has a show on Tuesday evenings, 8 o'clock. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food Show, 8 o'clock, Goldylocks Productions, Eastern Standard. Okay. Very nice. So thank you for joining us. Let me see if I have one comment. Hi, Lee. How are you? I hear someone for me. Sure. No problem. Okay. So let's do that. And thank you all. If you can support the show by hitting the like button, that would be great. That is free, and it is big help to all of the show hosts. Before we get started, I have something I wanted to read. I made, with all the turmoil that's going on, and from what I see in the crystal ball gazing, I have to do another one for September. And I'm kind of lax on doing that because, well, first of all, it's new for me. I've only been doing it about, I guess, about a year and a half, the crystal ball readings. And I do a global prediction one. And sometimes I skip a month. But from what I've done, there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of things coming, a lot of unrest, and that kind of feeling going on. So I had made a pledge to myself that every show that I did, I would do an opening prayer for peace. And so I hope you will join me for this one. I really like this one. I hope you do too. Let's see, where is it now? Here it is. So bear with me a moment. Here we go. And this is from My Catholic Life / Prayers for Peace. And let's see. A prayer for peace. Lord Jesus Christ, you are the true King of peace. In you alone is found freedom. Please free our world from conflict. Bring unity to troubled nations. Let your glorious peace reign in every heart. Dispel all darkness and evil. Protect the dignity of every human life. Replace hatred with your love. Give wisdom to world leaders. Free them from selfish ambition. Eliminate all violence and war. Glorious Virgin Mary, Saint Michael the Archangel, every angel and saint, please pray for peace. Pray for unity amongst nations. Pray for unity amongst all people. Pray for the most vulnerable. Pray for those suffering. Pray for the fearful. Pray for those most in need. Pray for all of us. Jesus, Son of the living God, have mercy on us. Jesus, hear our prayers. Jesus, I trust in you. Amen. So thank you for sharing that moment with me. And I'll post that someplace, probably on Facebook, in case you're interested in seeing that again. All right, so let's get started. What do we got? Let's see. So let's see. Our first one is, who was the first one? Ruth? I think Ruth was the first. Was Ruth first? Or, oh no, I'm sorry. It was Kavita. Kavita was first on Rumble. Excuse me. 1 minute, Ruth. Okay. Kavita. Can't see her name on here, but anyway. So, and if I will try to reach your loved ones in spirit, sometimes I get a few, sometimes I get one, probably just one tonight. And if you don't recognize that person, either let it sink in, think about it, or it may belong to someone else in the group. So if you think it belongs to you, let me know and I'll dive further on that, okay? But I try to focus on the one name that I have in front of me. I don't have Kavita's name in front of me, so I'm going to write it down so I know. Kavita. And of course, I always get, I'm familiar with some of my longtime listeners here. Thank you very much for supporting the show. Just celebrated 5 years in the Psychic Flow, so I'm very grateful for that. So, of course, I've met your loved ones in spirit, your primary ones, let's say that. So I've met Kavita's uncle. I've met her grandmother. And I think I met someone else. So let's see who else we have. I had a woman before that Kavita didn't recognize, but I'm gonna go with her again. I have a lady in spirit with red nail polish. I'm gonna go there again. That's what she's showing me. Red nail polish. Very attractive woman. Asking her, and I believe she is a white woman. Okay, so if there's, and I feel that she is an associate, not a client, but an associate of yours. And she's talking about the, what's the name of that museum? Museum of Art in New York City. What's the name of that? Maybe Kavita can tell me. Let me see. Hold on just a moment. That's what she's mentioning. She didn't give me the name. She just said New York Art Museum. I guess that's good enough, right? Kavita should know who that is. So I think she spent time with you doing that. So I think you have art in common. I feel like a colorful woman, and I feel there was an illness here. And this woman is not that old, at least in the spirit world. They can choose what age they like to appear in. But I would say she's maybe 50. She looks like maybe 50 to me. Kind of youthful looking gal. Left a husband. I get a husband and 2 daughters, I think. So let me know, Kavita, if that makes sense to you. And sharing your love of art. So looking over your shoulder. So I just want to let you know that. And I hope that makes sense to you. If it does not, think about it. Let me know. Thank you, Kavita. And I have one. I think Lenka was with her and Robin. They were all on Rumble. Let me get them quick. Lenka, how are you, dear? Let's see, Lenka. And with you too, I always get the same group. I'm trying to ask for someone a little bit different. I do have a gentleman. I feel like this is either a brother to your dad or a friend of your dad. I feel like an uncle, so-called uncle, but maybe like extended family, like maybe not blood relative, but a gentleman that is like an uncle to you. And I feel that you would see him, could be a blood relative. He has a lovely box here, like he would have for your birthday, because it has it's a white box with a pink bow on it. So I feel like he brought something. Wonder if you would recognize. Could be a blood uncle. Maybe mom's side. I don't know. Let me know if you have a uncle in spirit, or a gentleman that feels like an uncle to you. There's fondness here, so I want to say that, and he's close to your father. What is he saying? This would be about the time that you switched maybe from tricycle to a two-wheeler. That's around that time. So, and I think he would bring something, some kind of food. I think he attended family dinners or something of that, and he would bring something unique, a different culinary experience with him. I don't know if it was a candy, if it was something, if it was like gator or what it was. I'm not exactly sure what he brought. Something like that. So this is going back to your childhood. You know, if you recognize him, what is his excuse me, he's talking about pals. So maybe he's a pal of dad's. And something about service. So I don't know if your dad was in the service. Get a scratchy throat all of a sudden. And he was in the service with them. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm going to stop interpreting. But this is a gentleman. He's very fond of you. And I feel like I have glasses. Older man when he passed. And he's talking about baseball, and I also want to say Mickey Mantle. So I don't know if that's dad and this gentleman. This is what they talked about. So let me know. He's very fond of you and just wants to let you know that he is thinking of you, Lenka. I hope you recognize him. And of course, I have the usual crew. I guess this would be the Ukraine-Russia crew. I always get them confused with Linnell's family as well. But and of course, I have all that too. I have these nesting dolls. Are they from the Ukraine or are they Russian? They're like a wooden doll, and you open it up, and there's another doll, and then you open that one, and there's another one. I think there's like 7 or 8 of them. And really all hand done and hand painted. So I'm being shown that. So, Lenka, there you go. What was the other one I was going to do? Oh, Robin. Let me get my Rumble people. Robin, rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin. Lee Wright. He says that New York Art Museum is the Met. Yes, that's it. I couldn't get it out of my brain. I hope you recognize. Says it may be Moma. Oh, she doesn't know who that lady is. Metropolitan Museum of Art. MOMA. That makes sense. She does not know who that lady is. Okay. Blanca says, my dad's brother passed a year after him. They were best friends, and my dad was in the army. Okay. So, and Tiffany is telling me those dolls are Russian. Okay. I hope somebody's got Russian family here. I know Linnell does. I'm wondering about Lanka. And of course, Tiffany, Reverend Tiffany show is on Sunday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. The Spiritual Insight show. Very interesting. Oh, that was from Lenka. Those dolls are Russian. Do they make sense to you, Lenka? Now, Kavita does not recognize this lady. She's going to be crushed. I've gotten her twice. So let me think about that. If I can get back to that, I will. Oh, Melissa's on Rumble. Okay, so I got to do... Let me get back to the other show host. Let me get the... And Ruth. Let me do the show host last. Let me get the other people first. Okay, that's only fair. All right. Sorry, I was going to... I got Kavita and Lanka on Rumble. No more super stickers, Kate. All right, I'm going to get to Kate. Kate. Kate's having a fit. It's okay, Kate. I'm going to do Kate. I'm going to do Devin and Linnell and Lee. Okay. All right, let me get to Kate. Kate. I hope I don't forget and I'll go back to Rumble. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but I want to get the our clients first, and then I will do the show host. I think that's only fair. That's sort of like an unwritten rule. Kate. You know, Kate, guess I have to pull one of these. I have pulled a card for you, Kate. And the card that I got for you is called Gentleness. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I hope so. Boy, a lot of bright light on that, isn't there? Apologize for that. That's the card, Gentleness. Gentleness is a beautiful soul-based energy, and without this energy, you will be fearful, angry, and suspicious. Those that live their life through this gentle energy expand their consciousness to accept all and live in unison with each other. Being gentle opens the doorways to all possibilities of wonders and miracles. Choose to live in the gentle heavenly existence, not the heavy energy of judgment, fear, and harm. So I have someone on the other side talking about gentleness and fondness and love. And I also got the word bakery. So I feel like I have an older woman in spirit over there who's talking about a bakery. So I don't know. I don't know if she's saying baker or bakery. Let's see. An older woman baking. I don't know if she owned a bakery or she was a very good baker. I'm going to go with baker. Okay. So this is an older woman, Kate. Probably like a grandmother, great-grandmother age. Okay. And she gives me the word baker. And I'm looking at, and actually things, I can see a shelf with like a doily hanging off of it. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I'm getting in the background, I'm kind of getting like, it's like Irish lace. It's like tatting. Have you ever heard that art form? Like, it's sort of like, it's how they make lace. It's tatting. That's what they call it. That's the impression that I'm getting. And I'm also getting, so I don't know if this lady is Irish or British. I'm not sure what she is. But I get the impression that she must be speaking about that era, that place, that time. Because she's using an expression that my family used, which was like, she's showing me a shelf and there it is. It's the top shelf. So she's saying to me, Kate, you are top shelf. That's what she's saying to me. Does that make sense to you? That could be British as well. But my family was Irish and Scottish, and they did use that expression. So she's trying to tell you, this older lady who was a baker is telling me and showing me a shelf with this like Irish lace or whatever you want to say, doily hanging off of it. And there's few little things there, like a ceramic cat and this and that, and a little pot. So she's saying, you are the top shelf. Good news coming. She's telling me about good news coming. So I don't know what you're waiting on. Are you waiting on money? Because I'm getting dollar signs here, so I want to let you know that. And she is at rest. She's telling me I'm at rest. So she's showing me a cemetery headstone, and it's not a modern day stone. It's sort of a round, sort of a U-shaped stone. You know what I mean? That you would see in England or Ireland, that kind of stone. So I feel that she's buried over there with family. Let me know, Kate, if that makes sense to you. Okay. Where am I? It's got to be Devin's turn. Excuse me. Oh, it's Linnell's turn. Then I'll get to Devin. Linnell, how are you? Hope you had a wonderful birthday. I wonder if those Russian dolls are for you, dear. Could be. I always get pickles in the barrel when I talk to you. Okay, here's the gentleman that I've been waiting for. Motorcycle Man. I haven't talked to him in a while. There's a friend of Dylan Nell's on the other side. Somebody chewed, like, I get chewing gum here. I feel like I'm Wrigley's chewing gum or Double Mint or something. Does that make sense? Wrigley's or Double Mint. I'm seeing both the commercials for those. So what does he have to say? And do you know somebody who chewed chewing gum and would snap it? That's the impression that I get. I feel like it's a Motorcycle Man. I don't know if he wore a leather jacket or not, a vest or a leather jacket. I do see some leather on him. He's always, I always enjoy seeing him. He's a bit of a smart ass, and I enjoy that like anybody else. He's charming in a rugged sort of way. My kind of guy. He likes to pull your hair, so I wonder if you've noticed that. And he likes to ride around. I can see him with the bike. You know, there's when he takes off, there's a spray of pebbles coming up. What's he talking about? He's talking about some kind of twist. I don't know if he's talking about doing the twist, playing Twister, the game, some kind of twist. I don't know what the word twist is, but I'm going to give it to you. I don't know what it is, what it means. What else is he saying? And I feel boots with him too. I feel like a heavy, like I'm seeing like a heavy hobnail kind of boot. That lace-up boot. That, you know, with like a metal steel-toed boot or something like that he would wear. And he is with someone who enjoyed fishing. I don't know if he enjoyed fishing or not, but I feel like I have two guys. One is older than him, could be family for one of you, and they're sitting on a log by like a just a lake or a pond, and casting, fishing, and I feel like I'm drinking a Schaefer beer. So let me know if that resonates with you, Linnell. And I just want to let you know that the other side is thinking about you, and I hope you have had a wonderful birthday. And he says lots of luck, a good year for you. So there you go, Linnell. Let's see what else. Kate. Oh, I got to get to Lee too. Oh, like I said, that was a great prayer. Thank you, Caroline. You're welcome. Right. Okay. Where am I? I think I'm on. I think I skipped over Devin. Devin, wonderful to have you with us again. Thank you. I feel like very grandfatherly here, and I'm being shown a grandfather clock. You recognize that with the pendulums in the face. Underneath the face. I feel this is a tall wooden clock, so it would be like in a corner. I wonder if somebody had a grandfather clock. Would you recognize that? Or is he just trying to show me that he is a grandfather? You see if I get more from it. And I feel like I can smell like back to a bakery kind of feeling. I feel I can smell like flour and sugar. So I don't know if he would bake pies or his family bake pies or something like that. And I do see somebody definitely making a pie here, and they're I can see them cutting off, you know, when they put the top crust on, top layer on, to seal like an apple pie, and they put the top piece on, and they're cutting around the edge to make it look beautiful. I'm seeing somebody do that. And I have service. I feel like I also have military service with him, like First World War kind of feeling. Wonder if this makes sense to you, Devin. And also, he's showing me a watch. So I don't know if you have his watch, if somebody passed down his watch, if you just got a watch, but he's telling me about a watch and he's pointing to it. So I also feel like keep an eye on time. So I don't know if he's telling me that or you that. I get the impression, Devin, he's encouraging you not to waste time between the grandfather clock and the watch. Like, don't waste time, like spend your time wisely. Because I feel like you have a goal that you're trying to accomplish. So he says, don't waste any time. I feel like this is a career thing for you, like some kind of goal is a career thing, or is very important to your financial security or stability. I'm wondering if that makes sense to you. Also showing me cards. I'm also getting like playing cards, regular playing cards. Am I getting spades? Or is that a club? I want to say Jack of Clubs. I don't know why. Is he trying to say his name is Jack? Every one of your loved ones will show me and communicate in a different way, and I have to kind of get with their language. So I have he's very visual. He's showing me pictures. Somebody's name could be Jack, or somebody played cards. I wonder if that makes sense to you, Devin. So I'm going to reiterate what he said. Watch, complete your goal. It's security, an overall feeling of security for you, not necessarily just financial, but I think there's a level of security when you accomplish this. I wonder if that makes sense. Let me know, Devin. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay. Lee, let me get Lee. She's very patient here. Lee. I have an older lady here, and I want to say aunt, maybe mom, sister, something. And she says, I am not a baker. Because everybody's been like baking, a lot of baking going on here. She says, I'm not a baker. I feel more like a stylish lady in spirit. So could this be an aunt, extended family relative, a friend that's like extended family? Quite fashionable in a way. Modest. She's saying modest. Illness, passed from illness. I want to say cancer. But all better now. She's all better now. Showing her hair. She's giving me the word chic. SHIC. Chic. So maybe she was a fashionista, or she's referring to you that way. I don't know if you're shopping together, compared. And there's also a book here. So I feel like there's one of you exchanged a book, and there's a signature on the flyleaf, like a note. Would you recognize that, Lee? What else did she say? I also have a piano here, so I'm wondering if she played the piano. Very nice lady. But she said, I'm not a baker. I don't feel, she said, I'm not a domestic goddess. I'm wondering if you would recognize her, Lee. And I'm asking her what her message is for you. What is the song she's trying to give me? And she's showing me Liza Minnelli for some reason. Liza Minnelli. Why is that? Maybe you went to go see her, or she was a fan of hers. That's what she's showing me. Let me know, Lee. what that feels like to you. Let me know if that feels reasonable. Okay. Thank you, Lee, for joining us. Okay. Let's see. Who did I forget here? Melissa's on Rumble. Oh, I forgot poor Ruth. Keep bypassing her. Ruth, I'm sorry. Then I'll go to Rumble. Ruth, how are you, dear? Did I read her? I don't think I did. Ruth's show is on Wednesday nights. Transformational Soul. I did say that. Okay. Ruth. I have got to send, I have to find a picture of children's book illustrations. I can see it so clearly. Let's see. What would that look like? Let me see if I could find a picture. Yeah. It's watercolor. Oh. Children's book illustration. Oh, here. Children's book illustration. Interesting. What is the best style? Exaggerating reality. What makes a good children's book illustration? Art that tells a story. There you go. How's that? Make your children's book illustration portfolio unforgettable. So there's plenty of things out there. There is a program to illustrate a children's book, or how to choose an illustrator for a children's book. So why am I hyping this? I don't know. But I keep getting that for you, Ruth. This is a children's book. We've talked about this before. And if I can find a picture, a piece of artwork that resembles what I'm seeing, I will send it to you. Something is down. Something is down, but I want to remind you, I think this is your grandmother, who I usually get, very close to you. Is your father passed, Ruth? I want to say dad. I'm being reminded to remind you something went down. So I don't know if it's a bank account, sales, less of a refund or something like that. Something went down and it's financial. But don't worry about that. I don't know if it's stocks or what. It will come back up. This is what I'm hearing, so don't panic yet, okay? And don't pull it out, whatever you do, because it will go back up. Give it about a year. That's one of my crystal ball readings. It's going to take about a year or so for things to kind of bounce back here. What is depleted is going to come back. Better than when I get is better than before. So don't panic, Ruth, okay? And I'm still getting little baby blue booties. Baby booties. So passing that on. Okay. So I got Ruth, who's been very patient. Got Lee. Did Lee. Okay. Okay, I got to go to Melissa. Did Linnell. Oh, thank you, Linnell. You did Venmo? God bless you, sir. Let me pull you a card. Thank you very much. It's not going off. I have my phone off. I think it's notifications off. 6 cents. Did I pull this for you yet? I don't think so. Do you see that picture? Did I pull this for you already the other night? 6 cents. This is what I'm getting. Use your 6 cents, Linnell. You have the empathic energy of the 6 cents to empower you to see beyond your third dimension reality. We wait for you to take this next step of your evolution and find your earth spiritual leaders of knowledge to guide you on your path. some new business. You know, you what I'm kind of hearing is you've played around enough. I feel like a business. I feel like there's an urge to start another business. I know you had, you and your family had a roofing business at one time, right? And I know you're tired of that, but I feel that this is this is yours. I don't know what it is. I know it's creative and I know it's colorful. I don't know exactly what it is, but I do feel you're going to embark on your own business, Linnell. So there you go. Thank you for your donation. Kate says, my mom's aunt, who I am named after, used to bake all the time, lots of sweets, treats. For some reason, I've been thinking about baking for weeks, too, which is unusual for me, and she would have been British. Oh, Kate says, thank you, Carolan, for your time and talent. I appreciate you. Linnell says, my sister snapped her gum all the time. Oh, motorcycle, truth or dare, not twister. Okay, I don't know what the twist is. And Devin says, yes, it does. I'm always wasting time on the wrong things because it's a gamble. Okay. Ruth says, yes, Dad transitioned in 2005. Okay, good. Not good that he's gone, but I'm glad that we got him for you. And Samir is on Rumble, so I will do a reading for him. Linnell said, we'll do it. Really turning in. I think she means turning in lately. Had to wait. Waiting race. It's right there. Wait, the finish line of that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Robin. Oh, sorry, Robin. Says, I love your hair, Carolan. I also love those cards. Great. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. Melissa's on Rumble. So let me do Melissa. Got like, I was going to say Lanessa. Crazy girl. Let's see. Who else is on Rumble? If I can go back to anything, I will. Let's see. Let me get to Melissa. Oh, I got to do Robin too. Melissa. Okay, Melissa. I have somebody showing me a quilt, Melissa. And did you say you were from Maine? Because I'm being shown a lobster. So I think you're from Maine, right? Or you have family from Maine? And I'm being shown like a patchwork quilt. And like, I feel like also being shown a lighthouse, and I feel like was someone an innkeeper or a lighthouse keeper or some kind of keeper of something going back? What does your brother say? I always get you confused with Laura Romero. She's got two brothers and a dad in spirit, so her three come. But I always feel like three men with you as well. Three passed with you, like a dad and at least one brother I know of. And I'm also being given the word soldier, and this is going back. Soldier. I would say like World War I. Yeah, and I'm also hearing the word Crimea. Now, would this be for you, Melissa? Does this make sense? Could be just sometimes when you open up to spirit world, you will get somebody, but they don't always wait in line, and sometimes my doorkeeper, Walter, is like, trying to juggle these people, but somebody's very insistent. I'm getting soldier and Crimea. I don't know if that belongs to you, Melissa. Let me go back to lobster, Maine, and keeper, and the patchwork quilt. and candlelight. So this is definitely going back. Candlelight. So did you have family that was there for a few generations, like going back a couple hundred years? Let me know if that makes sense to you, Melissa. And your brother says, I feel like you've done a new piece of artwork that you haven't told anybody yet, Melissa, because he's commenting on it. And I feel like I can see angel wings in it. So I'm passing that on to you, Melissa. I hope that makes sense. Thanks for joining the show. Melissa's on tomorrow night. Joyful Findings Show, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. Goldylocks Productions. She will be on YouTube for this month only. And then we are on BitChute, Twitter, X, and Rumble. So please check out Melissa's high energy readings. I have to get to... Thanks, Melissa. I have to get to Robin. I got time. Did I miss anybody? They ring big with my family. They ring big with my family and play. And my dad played ball as well. Oh, okay. I think she's talking about the dolls. Linnell's talking about the dolls. And your dad played ball as well. Okay. Okay. Sometimes that happens. Thank you for taking that. Okay. Let me get to Robin in a minute. Then I will look over these comments. Robin. Well, you know who's here. She's dragging somebody by the hand. This is so funny. Your mother is such a pip. Robin's mother comes in a lot, which I appreciate. She was very talented psychic and medium. And it's wonderful to have her on your side when you're working. Appreciate that. She's got somebody by the hand. It was a little reluctant to come in. I feel it's male. Robin, would you recognize somebody, a male, who would be reluctant to come forward and speak from the other side? Would you recognize that? Who is this? Ruth says, thank you for the wonderful message, Carolan. I love and appreciate you. Same here, Ruth. Ditto. Let me see if she's bringing. This feels like this is a slight person, and it feels like a younger person. Did you have a cousin or a brother, Robin, pass? Had suffered from ill health? Or could this be a brother of hers? Could this be an uncle of yours, a brother of hers, family member, or friend? Someone who's close. This is it looks like a young male, and he's shy. He doesn't want to come forward, and she's kind of dragging him in by his hand. What does he have to say? Well, come on now. You've been dragged in. Come on. A toothy smile I get. A shy, toothy smile. I feel that he was born with some physical challenge. And I feel he died young. I'm thinking he died young from this illness. But he has a toothy smile is what I'm getting. And he just wants to say hello to you. So. And she says to you, Robin, where are my cards? Robin has got her finger in many pies. She's doing many, many different things. She does all kinds of crazy readings. Unbelievable. She's on Tuesday evenings, as I mentioned, on Eastern Standard. What's she saying? She's, where are my cards? Robin is designing some oracle cards. And she has some pictures that she's going to use. And so her mother is reminding her of that. Oh, I forgot Samir. And Alita. Hi, Alita. Robin, does that make sense to you? Samir. Forgot Samir and Alita. Robin does all kinds of readings, charm readings, everything. She does everything. She's a riot. I enjoy watching her. She's so funny. Samir's on Rumble. Samir's on Rumble. I feel someone is walking. This feels family, and it feels in another country, which I had forgotten what you told me, where you're from, where your family is from, your nationality, ethnic background. I feel very jungly, tropical kind of feeling here, and I have somebody who's walking. He's not barefoot, but just about, like woven sandals or something. He's not wearing like heavy footwear. It's very light. And I feel like he's kind of foraging around, like flowers or fruit or something. And he presents this, I have a wooden bowl here, quite well. It's an oblong, not round. It's kind of an oblong. And there are different fruits in it. Like I feel like I feel like mango, banana, something like those kind of tropical kind of fruits, something like that. And some kind of, he's saying something chestnut, maybe water chestnut. And I also see water. So this is the gentleman that's coming forward for me. I think we might have recognized, maybe I recognize him. And I see him walking uphill on this like jungly path. It's very like over him. And I also see a machete. So he knows what he's doing. He is going through cutting foliage back so he can get to where he wants to go and collect what he wants to collect. So he's displaying this like carved wooden tray, if you will. And there's different fruits and things in it. And a fish, stuff like this, like bamboo, some kind of different things. Different vegetation that is edible, and some flowers. So I think this is like an offering. So I want to let you know that he is pulling for you. This could be your wife's family. I really feel he's attached to you. But a lot of love to your family. And I feel flying. I feel like you're going to go flying. So I feel like you're going to take a trip on a plane. So I feel like you're going to go a distance. And then I feel that there are traveling on water in like personal boats or private boats, like a launch, like maybe as a tourist. I don't know. Smaller boats on like a river. So I feel as though some kind of travel. Is this planned for 2025? So Samir, that's your message. Let me know if that works for you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. So Robin says, thank you, Carolan. I put the cards on the back burner. I love and appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Ron. Alita. Just have time. Alita. So I keep meaning to get back and clarify some messages, but I just don't have the time. I hope that think about it and see if you could recognize, if you don't identify the person I had for you, let it wash over you a little bit. Sometimes it'll come to you. Alita. Let me kiss her. I get the word synagogue. Alita. I don't know if somebody belonged to a synagogue, if they live near one, if they're talking about their belief system. I don't know what that's about. Synagogue. Or same street as. And I also feel like I have a nationality, something about a different nationality. I also want to mention mother-in-law. Does that make sense to you, Alita? Do you have a mother-in-law in spirit? or your mother-in-law's family. It's synagogue, same street, mother-in-law. Okay. And I also get, this could be family going back. I also get release. Release of suffering. And I just want to let you know, release of suffering. So that could be the way they passed or the way they were treated in their time on earth. I just want to let you know that. Also, Alita, there's something about a book. Books and a completion of a cycle. So I wonder if that makes sense to you. Does that make sense? Completion of a cycle. I don't know if you were the one that was job hunting. I don't know about that. I do see you working in front of a computer screen, Alita, or doing something on there. What is that? What does that mean? No mother-in-law is living. Okay, maybe I have family for the mother-in-law. Okay, could be her mother, and she is looking job hunting. Yes, job hunting. I feel like completion. I also get the month of January. I hope you're not going to be waiting that long, but I do get the month of January. That could be a birthday. And I also get, I feel like there's maybe more than one job step to achieve your goal. I feel like 1, 2, 3. That's what I get. 1, 2, 3. It could be taking a job, then getting a promotion, then getting another promotion, or going to one job and then going to another company, another job. But I feel like there's 3 levels, Alita. I also get the month of January and February. So I'm hoping that's not going to be waiting for a job. I'm hoping that there's something going on before that. And I want to say good luck to you on that. The mother-in-law thing, I feel like I have family for her. Just want to say hello. Sometimes they crash the waiting room. You know, that happens. What else do I have for Alina? And I have somebody saying to you, I have an older gentleman, and I feel like I have a mustache. And I want to say to you, and either pipe or cigar, something about tobacco. And he's like, play your cards right. He showed me a card, his hand of cards. And he's, the hand he was dealt, he said, play it close to the chest and play your cards right. So I think he's talking about job related things. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I hope I didn't forget anybody. I hope I got to everybody today. Hope. Thank you so much for joining me. I've always been over by a minute or two every week, so I apologize for that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I hope you join us next week. Thanks so much. Good night now.